Now boarding all passengers to the basis.net.
Woo! Hey, welcome everybody. How's it going? Sorry if I'm shouting. I've got in-ears in, and anytime like you shove your fingers in your ears, you just feel like shouting. Hey, no, we got some people talking over here. Who we got? Evan, good to see you, man. Joni Fiction? Yeah, you are correct. Technically, I am at work right now. But what do they say? If you're doing what you love, you're technically not working. I don't know. What am I, a doctor? Good Lord, that tone. I know, man, this thing is so cool. I've spent, first of all, hey, welcome everybody. What we doing? Yeah, I had to look and see on the screen what it's saying. Say your name and tell me where you're piping in from. I'd love to shout you out. But what we're doing today is actually something really cool. I've only done once here at my YouTube channel. We're gonna spend some time exploring the Source Audio C4 pedal, which is this bad boy that you heard a second ago. Such a badass synth pedal. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but my friend Nathan Navarro is going to be joining us today. In a couple minutes or so, I'm going to Skype him in, so we'll be able to talk back and forth, and he can help me make this thing sound good, because I seriously have no idea what I'm doing. I pulled up the app to start tweaking it yesterday. I spent about an hour with it. I made a lot of sounds, but I have no idea what I was doing. So Nathan, I'm definitely gonna be leaning on you today. Let's see who we got here. Emo Bassist from Missouri. Welcome. I know Emo's not your first name, or maybe it is. If it is, super awesome name. Hey, welcome. Christopher says, if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life. That's how it goes. I knew it was one of those. Angola, Indiana. Hey, top corner of the state. I've driven through there. Yes, I have. Miguel from Colombia, living in New York City. Nice. Miguel, what brings you to New York? I'm assuming work, but maybe it's a gig. That would be awesome. Evan from Toledo. Hey, dude. Or as I call it, Detroit's little brother. That's pretty good. Hello from Germany. Guten Tag. Willkommen. Bienvenue. Ivan. Oh, you're back in Peru right now. You've been in Germany the past few years. Are you just back visiting or vacationing or something like that? Evo says, actually, my name is Geddy Lee. Obviously. Fantastic. Nice to meet you, Geddy. Herberto from Tampa, Florida. Nice to have you. Emo says, no joke. That's awesome. Christopher, I just want to go home and play my bass right now. I want to redo my pedal board and build and buy a new bass. Christopher, that sounds like a lot of things to do, and I wish you luck. That's not easy. All right, so what was I gonna say really quick? Looks like we got enough people. What time is it? How long? Sorry, I talk to myself all the time. Let's just get going. The first thing we're gonna do is play with this pedal right here. This is the star of the day. This came out not too long ago, maybe about a month ago. Can you guys even see this? Hold on. Yeah, there we go. It's a synth pedal made by Source Audio. And actually, hey, while we're at it, I just want to, oops, not that. I want to say a very special thank you to Source Audio, this company right here. These are the guys that made this pedal. I've been friends with these dudes for years. They make badass stuff. I use the Aftershock Distortion. That's my go-to overdrive pedal always. The Nemesis and the Ventress reverb and delays are fantastic. And they knocked it out of the park again with this guy. I've only spent, I know I'm kind of calling this video like a first look. I spent about an hour with it yesterday just to make sure that everything was working. But this is a really, really awesome pedal that we're going to dive into today. So Source Audio, thank you so much for making this video happen and for just making awesome stuff in general. This little thing was popping up a second ago. Is that still working? Anyways, I'm not sure what that big black screen is, but if you really, really want to hear what we're doing today, you got to listen on headphones. Okay, if you're watching this out of your iPhone speaker or your laptop, you're probably not going to hear all the things that Nathan and I are talking about. So please make sure that you listen to this on some high quality speakers. And hey, and if you wouldn't mind, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that like button so that more people will get notified. I'm pretty sure that's how the algorithm works. There was something else I was going to say too. I don't know. Anyways, let's see if anyone's talking over here. And while we do that, guys, give me just 1 second. I'm going to call up Nathan. I think it's this button right here. We're ringing. All right, give me just 1 second. Nathan, how's it going, man?
Hey, it's going so well.
So well, I like that. Hey, everybody listening at home and watching on the video, I'm curious, because this is the first time I've done this. Don't be fooled. I have no idea what I'm doing. I know we're in a nice place, and there's lights and cameras and things floating up on screen, but I'm making all this up as I go along. So is there any kind of like weird delay when Nathan talks, like because my microphone's picking him up or anything like that? Nathan, can you just say hi to everybody really quick?
Hey, everybody. Nathan here.
Nathan Navarro, the one and only. Is that working okay, everyone? Just tell me in the chat if some weird things are going on, because I can't tell. I'm not hearing what you guys are hearing. Nathan, everything sound all right to you?
You know, there's kind of like a 5-second delay, so I'm hearing a couple things going on. But if I were to mute maybe the audio coming in through Skype, I could.
Yeah. I think if you could turn that down and then just listen to us through the YouTube video, that way, yeah, you won't hear the 5 seconds. That's not even a slap back delay. Awesome. Well, hey, while he's doing that, I'm just gonna check out some of these chats, shout you guys out, and answer any quick questions, and then we're just gonna dive right into checking this pedal out. Because I'm as excited as you guys are, because I haven't spent enough time with it to really know it. And we're talking to the master today, so he's definitely gonna help us out. Hi from Ormond Beach in Florida. Nice to have you, Christopher. Yvonne's in Germany at the moment, but hopes to meet you next time I come. Yeah, man, I would love to. I know we try to hang out every time I'm there, but I'm always like, I don't know, 500 miles away from you. We'll get, one of these days, we'll get it, don't worry. Just say Herbie from Tampa, Florida. Let's just say Herbie. Okay, let's do that. Are you reviewing that fresh tattoo? You know what? Soon, pretty soon, I'll get to show you guys what's going on here. Sat in the chair. This is after my 3rd session. What am I doing? Where's this button? Hold on. Wait. There we go. Yeah, this is what it looks like after my 3rd session, and we're taking it all the way down to the wrist. So I got like maybe 5 or 6 more to go. There's a whole bunch of pictures of it on Instagram and stuff, but yeah, eventually I'll do a video on it for sure. That'd be awesome. Where were we? Back over here. Let's see what we got. John of Fiction says, I've never used a bass pedal ever. Welcome. This is the place for you. I've been playing bass since I was 11. I'm 33 now. Dude, I'm 32. I'll be 33 in less than a month. My birthday's next month on the 22nd, so we'll be the same age. Hello, everyone. Live in Long Island, New York. Never been there. Would love to go. Hi, Jamie. Binge listening to your podcast. Can't wait to see what you think. Dude, my pleasure. And if you haven't, Keanan, sorry, I keep leaning in because my computer is really far away. If you haven't yet, make sure you check out the podcast that I did with Nathan, the guy that we're talking to right now. It was super awesome. He's actually been on the show a couple times, I think. Everything sounds good, good. Just some slight reverb on his voice. Yeah, I think that's like this microphone here, picking it up, coming out of the speakers. Like I said, it's the first time I've done this, so bear with me. Hopefully it's not terrible. Slight echo. Yeah, okay. Bluefoot, welcome. How are you liking the David Ellefson strap? That's this thing right here. It's pretty awesome. I'm pretty sure there's no leather. I think it's like their neoprene jelly like pad here, and then some sort of like vegan like fake leather or something like that. Super sturdy, very nice. I'll say this, the only thing I don't like about it is this is my problem with most straps that have this kind of function. Hold on, let me see if I can get this on a different angle. Is I don't like this, the way that I can't adjust the strap exactly where I want it. There's a hole here and here and here and here, and I can choose one of those places, but I can't like go in between them. and it's the same up here too. So that's the only thing these keep making noise, get out of here. That's the only thing I'm not digging about it is, you know, that I can't, whatchamacallit, I can't even think. Yeah, I can't adjust it exactly where I want it to go. And this is pretty good. This is about where I want it to be, but if I wanted it here or slightly lower, it's just, you can't do it. Or maybe you can, and I don't know how. Hey, you know what? We were talking a second ago about the podcast. This is the what it looks like. It's popping up right here. All you gotta do is search for The Bassist Podcast on your smartphone. And I actually started putting them here on the YouTube channel as well. They go live every single Monday. So definitely check that out. Let's just answer a few more of these. David Ellefson, nice looking bass. Thank you. This is the Jamie Lewis signature Torillo bass. Sorry, I'm not trying to keep plugging the podcast, but the guy who made this bass was on my podcast this week. It went live yesterday. His name's Tom Gurman. These are called Torillo basses, and so you can hear all about it and a whole bunch of other awesome stuff over at the Bassist Podcast. Gontello says, hi, bro. So excited to watch the C4 synth review. Hope to buy it soon. Me too. I'm also excited about this. It sounds like key. Oh, wait, key in the door? No, I'm missing that. Sorry. Anyways, okay, cool. So we're all caught up over there. Let me figure out how to do what I'm trying to do. Where was it? Oh, I think it's just these ones need to be open. Okay. All right, so let me just check really quick. You guys should be saying, yes, you are. So this right over here is called the Nero Desktop App. This is something that Source Audio makes to interface with all of their pedals, because the pedal itself has 4 knobs on it. And you can see here, you can do way more than just tweak 4 different settings. You know what I mean? So, so the way that they have it set up is you can like adjust any of the parameters over here on the app, and because it's connected USB to the pedal, you're basically, it's like you had knobs, but you've got more things than will actually fit on the face of the pedal, which for something like this is going to be crazy, very, very beneficial, instead of just having the handful of features that you can get to that's on the pedal itself. Nathan, correct me if I'm wrong, but like almost every Source pedal connects to the Nero Desktop app at this point, doesn't it? Nathan, you still there? Maybe I got rid of you. Oh no. Hey,
That's
Nathan.
right. Every
there you go.
Connects to it. And hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. Sorry, the delay again. We're just gonna have to deal with that. Apparently, it's a much longer delay than I thought it was gonna be. All right. Well, hey, let's do it this way. Nathan, if this is kind of clunky, if it's not working, just call me on my phone and I'll speakerphone it and we'll.
Yo, Jamie, I'll chat.
Okay,
sorry, man.
That's easier. All right, the phone call is not working. Maybe next time. I just turned it off. But anyways, yeah. So over here on the right panel, you can see there's a whole bunch of these presets that we can create. 128 different presets. And it looks like it comes factory loaded with about 6 of them. Yes, welcome, Nathan. And hey, by the way, if you guys haven't done this yet, here we go. Hi, Nathan. Can you hear me now? Am I on Bluetooth or something? Adi, can you hear me?
I'm dealing just with a number of delays here. I think it might be best if I just chat.
Okay, yeah, sure. Turn off the whatever is causing the delay. Yeah, like I said, we're making this up.
I'm having fun. This is awesome.
Me too, man. Well, dude, actually, first of all, how you been? I haven't seen you since Germany a couple of months ago. You've been all over the place, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I got to take my headphones off. I was just responding to you 10 seconds ago and then responding to you in the moment.
It's all right. Yeah, we'll probably have to like leapfrog it. We'll go back and forth. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. We got time.
No worries, man. I think I'll just keep going through the chapter now.
Okay. All right, yeah, easy, man. Don't worry about it. So I'm just gonna talk, and Nathan, at any point, if I start saying something wrong, I'll keep an eye over here. I'm pretty sure you guys can see the chat stream, so I'll keep an eye out for anything that you're saying.
You got it, brother.
All right, man. We'll see you around.
All right.
Anyways, okay, so over here we've got, like I said, it comes loaded with 6 presets. So let's just hear what those ones sound like. This one's called Pure Octaves. Which is purely octaves, in case you couldn't tell. This one's called, Taurus, which is, I'm assuming, modeled after a famous Moog keyboard. Yvonne, you're absolutely correct. Yes, this tracks amazingly well. Sounds like Sega. Like at the beginning when you turned on your Sega Genesis and it went, Sega. Yeah, I am very impressed with the tracking. If I turn this off, I need to warm up. Yeah, I can tell that it's skipping notes because I'm missing them. I can feel it in my hands. So this is very, very... I'm very, very impressed with the tracking. Typically with like synth pedals like this, you'll get a little bit of latency where you'll hit a note and then like microseconds later, you'll hear it trigger. This thing's right on the money. That's impressive. This next one's called Edm Swell. Listen to that sustain. That's how long it took for the note to go away. All right, hold on. Nathan's talking to us. Let's see what he says. It says, towards the bottom of the editor, there is a pitch detector option for fast tracking or high accuracy. Okay, hold on. Oh, I see. Pitch detector. Faster tracking or higher accuracy. Okay, all right. Let's try that out really quick. Let's go to, does this one work? Okay, so let's go to this setting. We're on the faster tracking. Let me try higher accuracy. Whoa! My foot got caught on the pedal. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that higher accuracy tracking definitely. So Nathan, what's the reason why you would want the 2 different settings, the higher accuracy or the faster tracking? It almost seems like, I don't know, in my head, that sounds like the same thing. Apparently it's not. Can you just tell me when would I want to use higher accuracy versus faster tracking? Go ahead and type that since you can't talk it to me. I'm just curious. Let's see what else we got. For some reason, the Genesis was called Mega Drive. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. I think it had to do with the brand. Okay, we're back over there. So I'm just gonna keep going down these presets. Edm Swells, where I left off. Oops. Poly pitch swell. So it's not just for synth, like synth bass and like dancey kind of stuff, because you can hear the original bass tone is still in here. There's a dry and wet setting somewhere. Or no, the dry bass isn't in there. Because this is the dry. Ah, okay, so this is 100% affected. beautiful sound. Funk Dragon. I think you guys can imagine what this sounds like. I'm sorry, that just sounds so good. And then this one's called Flashlight Bass. Flashlight. So fat, so huge. Oh man. Okay, I saw Nathan writing over here. So let's see what he says. He says, I usually use fast for feel, but higher accuracy is good for the notier passages. For more cool presets in the upper right slash cloud slash community search filter EQ. Please log in. Oh, okay. So so you can store 128 different presets on your device. And then I guess there's like a cloud system where you can like log in and share presets with each other. Nathan, is that what you're saying? Cloud, yeah, stuff like this. The bass may end up replacing the keyboard. You know, dude, you're right. Seriously, Kieran, I've got a gig this weekend that I do a lot of synth bass for, and I'm hoping I can just find those settings on the C4 and play them that way. Because I do that about half and half these days, half on bass guitar and then over to keys. Nathan says, yeah, I'll send you my login info. Hey-o, somebody trusts me. So we're gonna get to log into Nathan's cloud and check out all of his presets. By the way, Nathan is in Boston, Massachusetts, and I'm in Los Angeles. Now the question is, how do I log in? Oh wait, oh, here we go. Okay, I'm logged in under mine actually. How do I log out? Yes, log out. Now log in. Okay. Hold on. Nathan just texted me his stuff, so let's see what Nathan's been cooking over here. Nathan. Good, password's blocked out. Not going to say out loud what it is. Nathan's password is totally not 12345, because that's the combination of my luggage. Okay, so I'm at cloud, and then let's see, my published. Is that where I'll see them? Or sorry, community. Password 1234. Yeah, that's kind of it. Okay, so Nathan, how do I find these? Is it? I'm kind of getting lost here. Or search, filter, C4. Okay, I'm learning. I'm getting it. Filter, C4. Do I hit submit? LOL, black out your screen. Guys, he clearly said, I am not going to say it out loud. Okay, so Nathan, oh, I just gotta click on him? I like that one, it's a bit noisy. I broke it. I didn't know what I was doing. Nathan, I have a question for you. Is my input gain too hot? Like right now, the way we're hearing the synth in the back, is that because this knob is too high? Or is it just supposed to be kind of making that sound? Oh, I like this one. Aha! You know what this reminds me of is how does black or white go? Just gotta have a little more brightness to it. with it. Oh, it's the wrong one, huh? I don't know. I'm just messing with stuff now. Billy's bass says, oh, okay, hold on. Nathan says, try out Community tab to see user presets, and at the bottom of the presets column, you can sort by popularity. So all of mine will be at the very bottom. Let's see, here's some popular ones. I like it. Fuzzy synth. '80s, yeah. Whoa, what was that? Hold on. Okay, that was really loud. Woo! Okay, so we got an output volume. It sounds like a just broke a transformer. All right, nasty bass synth. You know, another thing I'd like to really point out here is how, as I'm playing this, how dynamic it is. Okay, for this particular patch, it's kind of got like 2 different levels. But check this out. If I come back over to the, oh no, come back. What did I do? Device. I know for sure, like on this one, right? As I play soft, and then get more aggressive, the sound of it actually changes. So it's not like everything's at a front. What am I trying to say? Like an upfront sound. You can actually play very dynamically with it, and then also, I guess, through going through all these settings, tweak the sounds. But man, this is so cool. So yeah, apparently there's a whole community of people sharing their different settings, and then obviously we have all of Nathan's here, which I'm going to steal before I log out. Okay, this one, these are called Meatball. Is this modeled after the famous Meatball pedal? I wish I knew what all these things were doing so I can start tweaking these. Meatball 2. Yeah. Here we go. I even love how the ghosted notes sound. That's fantastic. Okay, let's keep going down over here. The Area 51 sound. Nice, yeah. Nathan says, yes, sir, to whatever question I asked him last. I don't know what it was. You probably do. Emo says, Getty Lee says, I have no use for something like this for what I play, but want one so bad just to play around with. Okay, so check this out. Yesterday, I did nothing because the day before I sat in a tattoo chair for 10 hours. And the day after you get a tattoo, especially that long, your body kind of goes into shock. And like physiologically, like my brain's not there. Like the day after is kind of rough. And I just sat around and just tweaked this pedal for what I thought was going to be 5 or 6 minutes. Like an hour and a half went by. And same thing, I came here to the studio this morning. I had all these lights and all this stuff that I need to set up. And I just sat here playing this pedal. Same thing for about 30 minutes and not even realizing it. Definitely a lot of fun. Bluefoot wants to know, can you route the audio from the software to a DAW? I already know the answer to this question, and it's yes. Actually, dude, if you give me a quick second, hold on. I did this already in a YouTube video, but I gotta find it. Oh, that's the podcast I was just talking about. Over here at thebassist.net, this is my subscription site for bass lessons and everything, but all my YouTube stuff gets ported over here too. And I'll probably have a better chance of finding it on this site than I will on YouTube. So let me just see. Okay, yeah, it's these ones. Automate your pedal board. Sorry, Source Audio Aftershock. And there was another one, Pedals and Ableton. Okay, so these 3 videos right here, I'm gonna just drop over in the links so you can check them out. That's the first one. This shows you how to automate your pedals, not just with Ableton, I mean any DAW, but when I perform live, Ableton's what I use. Studio One is what I use in the studio. This is how you do it specifically with the Source Audio Aftershock. I'll probably end up doing another video just like this one. This is like how long is this video? Yeah, 21 minutes. I dive deep into the pedal on this one. I'm definitely gonna do something like this for the C4 eventually. And then here's the last one that just went out about, whatchamacallit, what was I just saying? Automating like pedals and that kind of stuff. This one with analog pedals, but the other 2 are specifically about how to do that with the Nero Desktop app. So basically, let me just back up a quick second. Like when I play, I don't have a pedal board in front of me. It's 20 feet off stage in a box. I don't even touch it because we usually play to tracks and click. And so I just program all my pedal changes. But the cool thing about the Source pedals is I can do more than just like turn the pedal on and off. I could automate it so that at the chorus, you know, things look like this. And then at the bridge, whoa, all these effects change and things are turning on and off. You can program that stuff now. It's the coolest thing ever. So yeah, if you want to check that out, that's definitely how you do it. Nathan just sent me a text. I just got in trouble. What did I do? He says for the most popular community, oh, okay, hold on. So we go to cloud, community, sort by, oh, favorite. Okay, so these are the most popular ones. And as you can see, here's the Aftershock. Here's either the Nemesis or the Ventress. I can't tell from the picture. But yeah, so these are all of their pedals. Then I guess you go to this. Yeah, that's how we do it. Submit. Okay, so now this is showing all the favorite Source or C4 presets that people have created. So this one's called Neutron Low-Pass. Nathan, you talking to me again? And search C4. Yeah. Okay, so Neutron Low-Pass. Da Funk. Woo! I want to watch this back and just look at my face. Like I can't help it, but ooh, what was that? Oh, what's going on? I know this is ridiculous. I just did this one. That's fantastic. Hey, wait a minute. How come all these favorite ones are made by Nathan Navarro? I think somebody's a little biased. This one's called the Kraken Approaches. I can't do this. This is so damn good. Oh my God. All right, Funk Dragon. This was a preset, I think. Okay, here we go. Wait, let me look at these questions. How does tapping sound? Well, here's it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back a few of these and check something out, or bring a few things up. So Busta Bass says it looks like a very complicated setup. Here's the thing. It's not. I mean, it can be, because you can do all of this stuff, but you can also get phone calls from people you don't know and forget to put your phone on silent. No, I can't do that because Nathan might text me, so leave it on. If it rings, just ignore it, it's okay. But here's the thing, dude, check this out. It is just a regular stomp box pedal also, right? So it's got an input knob and a sense. I guess there's two different functions for that. And then a mix and a volume, and then control 1 and control 2, which like I guess you can map them to any of these parameters that are in here, I'm sure. But even if you just like turn the pedal on for the first time, there's a switch right here to go between like 3 different presets that already come factory loaded. So the first time I plugged this pedal in, I went to preset number 1, preset number 2, preset number 3. They sound good. And there's 2 knobs that I can adjust. So, I mean, yes, it's complicated because, yeah, look at all the things you can do. But if you just open the damn thing up, plug into it, and start flipping this switch and twisting these knobs, you're gonna have great sounds. You know what I mean? So it can do both. It can be very complex or just super basic. And also the way that you can just download these presets. Because here's the thing, all of this stuff over here that you're seeing, this is synthesis. Okay, we have voices, there are 4. So if I go to this pedal right now, there's nothing. I turn this voice on. We have a mono input going through this envelope filter down here. This voice is a polyphonic pitch shift. This one over here is another polyphonic pitch shift. And then this one I could make to be a saw wave, or I could make it to be a sine wave, or I could make it to be a square wave, apparently. So like all of this stuff is synthesis. This is the most brainiac science that a musician can do is like frequency modulation synthesis, or any kind of synthesis, which is taking voices, running it, or an oscillator, running it through an envelope and an LFO. Like, it is so freaking complicated. I barely understand it, and I can't do it. It's so difficult. But here's the cool thing, Nathan did it already. I could just use this one. That's what I was looking for. You know what I mean? So you can also just start downloading presets, and I imagine there's like a save button. Yeah, it looks like if I hit this right here, it'll download it to my pedal. So actually, it's complicated, but it's super simple at the same time. Okay, let's keep going down here because there were a few more things that I saw that I wanted to chime in on. Wait, what was it? Looks complicated. Oh, okay. Emo wants to know, how does tapping sound on a preset? So let's give that a try. What was the Funk Dragon? So tapping like your typical. So that's what tracking sounds like without the pedal on. Now, it's not tracking with me too well, but it is a very difficult fast patch. Let me see if I go to higher accuracy and see if that makes a difference. Okay, so for that type of playing, it is losing it a little bit, but that could also be the octave. Hold on, before we throw it out, let's try. It's not bad. If I was doing that, I would pull in some of the dry sound. It's actually kind of nice because you can still hear the original in there. If I was doing like this kind of tapping stuff, I I guess I would have to be playing on a polyphonic patch, which the only one I know of is over here. Wait. Is it this one? No, one of these was like, oh. Yeah, it's tracking pretty nicely. I don't know if you would want to play it that way, but apparently you totally could. Let's see, what else did we say? We got some whoa, we got some tapping. The arpeggiator, yeah, which one was that? That was the Kraken. Okay, so over here, someone said the arpeggiator. That's what this is. When you hit a note, beep, 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 like that, it just kind of runs through a sequence. Very common in electronic music, EDM, dance, techno, all that kind of stuff. And if you play chords, it just makes noise. What was that? Did you hear it at the end? It squiggled. I'm gonna have to figure that out. That was really cool. So you can also use this to create different textures and stuff, especially like underscoring underneath a song, like it's just a way that you can kind of create like a little bed of noise underneath whatever else is happening on stage. And it looks like my wife is calling me. Give me just 1 second. Hold on. Hey, darling, I'm still live streaming. Do you need something? No, it's okay. I can call you when I'm done. Everyone say hi, Sarah. They can't hear you, but, or you can't hear them. But they said hello. Right. Yeah, I'll call you in like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes. Okie dokie. Love you. Bye. It's important to take the call every time your wife calls. Let that be a lesson. Okay, sorry, the arpeggiator, that's what I was talking about. So I found it yesterday. It's somewhere, I'm looking right at it. Nathan, is the arpeggiator on in this Kraken Approaches? Because I thought it says select preset, but there's nothing. Is this how you're creating that sound? Yeah, okay, I see you made your own version of it. So I could do like octaves. And I can like tweak these bars over here to create different like syncopations. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm hitting a note and twisting something and hoping that it works. No lies detected. Wife comes first. Absolutely. Nemo agrees. Shout out from Texas. Hey, welcome. Good to have you. Jerome, nice to meet you too. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Okay, I see the difference between the Aguilar Filter Twin pedal and this one. Yeah, you know, this is what's kind of cool. I wasn't expecting this pedal to, like, when I picked up this, whatchamacallit, this patch right here. And I was like, oh, I was thinking this was going to be like wah, 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 like synthy type stuff. And this is using, I mean, all the same voices, oscillators, and whatnot to create synthetic sounds, but not your like synth bass, whatever. So yeah, I bet you could create like envelope filters and auto wahs and that kind of stuff with it too. And the way that you do that stuff is you come over here and you turn on 1 or 2 or 3 of these voices, which I can't believe it has 4 available. And then you choose an input or a sine wave. You choose which envelope it's going to go to. You can adjust a bunch of these things. You tell it where it's going to go. You can choose the octave. You can adjust it by a semitone. Nathan, this is something actually I would like to know about. Why is that so loud? No, that wasn't it. Okay, so this right here says fixed interval, and then we got interval plus harmony 2 and interval plus sequencer 2. I don't really know what this is doing. Is this I mean, I guess I could just figure, hit some buttons and see what happens. I don't know if I hit a different note on purpose. Because they all sound the same at the moment. But it's probably doing something that it's sending it to a place that I don't have turned on or something like that. Let me see. She said, stop by the store and pick up a gallon of milk. Yeah, probably. Okay, hold on. Nathan says, yeah, the bottom left option of each voice block. Bottom left of each voice block. Talking this, like this block right here at the bottom left. Not sure what that is. I know this adjusts where it's going to go, so I can send it to a distortion filter, like right over here. And turn it on. Why isn't it going? So, hold on, I'm doing something wrong here. Oh, the mix knob was off. And the output is down. I like that. So now I can change that. That was called Octave Fuzz. So I think the note that I'm playing. Oh, wow, it's changing the pitch also. This is the note that I'm playing. It's also out of tune. And these are the notes. So there's probably a pitch shift on there somewhere that's moving it up. No? I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing here. That's kind of the whole point of this. But if I go to one of these different ones, like a fold over distortion. So it's doing different types of distortions to it. Too cool. What was that? And you're going to hear a little bit of like those, like some of those things poking out, because whenever you play a synth pedal or anything like this, octavers also, harmonizers and that kind of stuff, you have to like learn the technique of the pedal, meaning like you have to adjust the way that you play, because if you just play normally, like there was a in there that I didn't want to happen. So if I want that connected sound, I got to play it more legato. That's in my hands. You know what I mean? So you do have to adjust your technique, and that's not a, oh, this pedal sucks because it can't, like, no, they all do that. You always have to adjust your technique. It's just the good ones, you don't have to adjust it that much, you know? And so I think as you've noticed, when I hear something that's like, oh, what was that? I'm trying to recreate it so that I know, oh, here's how I get that sound. I've got to do like a glissando and pluck the string with my pinky or something like that. You know, so I know how to get those sounds, but also by default, then how to avoid them. Okay, sorry, Nathan's talking a bunch in here. He's got some good information for me. He says fixed interval is unison or shifted in at a fixed interval using the two drop-down menus above. Okay, so if I go this right here, it's using this stuff up on top. And if I go interval plus harmony, sends the pitch through the harmony block towards the bottom center. Oh, I see. Whoa! Okay, so hold on. So if I'm in the key of, let me see how I'm in tune. Let me go to a different sound real quick. Okay, so we're on A. So if I take this one and I go harmony, okay, just shifted it, but oh, I see. So we're adding in a second above. That's the reason why everything's okay. So I was just trying to figure this out. I'm playing an A right now, but it's not an A when I turn the pedal on. I imagine that's because, yeah. So you can do that. You can change the key of where you are. Okay, I see. And then the interval plus sequencer sends the pitch through the sequencer block, which is this one down here. And it looks like we have 2 different sequencers. So I'll bet that something like this voice can go to sequencer 1 and this voice can go to sequencer 2. Yeah. All right, so yeah, voices 1 and 3 looks like go to sequencer 1 and 2 and 4 go to sequencer 2. Woo! And the pitch detector also looks like you can set the range of your instrument. I'm playing a 5-string bass, but I have a high C string. So maybe I would want to go. Actually, they don't have an option for that. It's okay. I'm a weirdo. Okay, I want to come back to something over here that somebody said earlier about how, you know, this looks kind of complicated. And I said, yeah, but you get 2 knobs on the front that you can assign to anything. This looks like the way that you do it. So you can go to, there's 2 control knobs. Yeah, it says control 1 and control 2 on the pedal itself. This right here is what you can assign the control knob number 1 to do. And this right here is how you assign something to that second knob. So yeah, you can make those knobs do anything you want them to, because it is a digital pedal. And that's kind of one of the benefits you get. Low note and high note range set separately. Ooh, I like that. Chords from 1 note. Yeah, it's too easy. And the pitch detector, this one over here. I see. Yeah, that spot that I was just at. Oh, so that was my low note. So this is the B of a 5-string. This is the E of a 4-string. And my highest note is a C bass with 24 frets. So it's probably the next C up. C5, I bet. Or... You know, I'm also interested. Nathan, have you found that the bridge pickup makes it track better or changes the sound at all? Because like when I'm trying out these presets, I'm gonna go the front pickup, bridge pickup, dead center. I mean, obviously they all sound the same because the dry signal isn't in there. But Nathan, I'm curious, have you found that one of the pickups tracks better or makes it easier to play clean? I'm gonna try some more of these. I want to try Pony. This is one of my favorite things to do on synths. Whoa. That's awesome. I was gonna say one of my favorite things to do, is to do like this kind of thing, is to get like a really low ostinato pattern going. So, what was I doing a second? And like just create some like looping set of notes and then grab this guy, the treble, or the filter. See, this is where I don't know what I'm doing. But basically, I like to make it sound like it's underwater, like, and then like it gets more audible, and connect an expression pedal so that you can have that really muffled underwater sound, and then the like full blown, and like be able to kind of go back and forth between the two. And Nathan, I'm assuming you can hook an expression pedal up to this and do that kind of stuff. Because it does, yes, it does have an expression pedal input on it. Jamie's audition for Daft Punk. What was there? Shit, what's a Daft Punk song? Around the world. Hey, can you hook up a vocoder to this? I wonder. I'll have to figure that out. That'll be for the next video. Nathan says, yes, expression pedals. And then obviously I'm sure the hot hand, the, you know, that wireless expression pedal that Source makes. Let's keep reading here. Evan says, I feel like one of these plus a ditto looper would make for a nice setup. I feel like one of these plus a looper pedal means you're just never going to leave the house. Because if I could just sit here all day and just tweak away, man, yeah, I don't think I would ever leave. Okay, this one says rhythm bass octave arpeggiator. Okay, now here's another thing too. There's a tap tempo on this LFO, which I think is going to set the sequencer as well. Whereas if I go with a slower one, and you can set this tempo. I'm assuming this tap can be mapped to like a delay pedal or something like that, maybe. I don't know. I could be talking out of my ass for that. But yeah, okay, so look, it's got MIDI clock. So like when if you're playing the backing tracks and you're using a software like Ableton Live, we lock all of our tempos. So when I launch the song, this sequencer will go to 80 beats per minute or whatever it's supposed to be. But also anyone who I'm sending MIDI to, my guitar player, his delay pedal switches to the same BPM, and so does the keyboard player and all that stuff. So you can also map these functions in your DAW as well. And I don't know, maybe there's a way to control them with the pedal also, like a tap tempo pedal. Okay, sorry, let's keep going down. Oh, guys, and also, by the way, like I am just making this up. I'm hitting a preset, I'm tweaking things, and I'm playing. So if you have any questions, if there's anything you want me to try, anything you want to hear, please shout it out. Well, you'll have to type it. I can't hear you if you shout. But yeah, just let me know, and I'll give it a shot. Busta Bass says, I'm digging this pedal, but I'm a bass player, not a sound engineer. Seems user-friendly, not techie specific. How do you rate it in degree of ease or difficulty? Honestly, if you just open it up and use the 3 presets that come with it, it's stupid easy. It sounds good on its own. I did this just a second ago, but maybe you weren't here. So let me turn the pedal off. And these are the 3 presets. That's the first one. Here's the second one. Here's the third one. And if I want to start tweaking away, I'm going to go back to this funk one. And then I'm going to start moving these knobs around. It's pretty aggressive. By the way, you can't see. I'm tweaking the pedal with the physical knobs, but look over here. Look over here where the mouse is circling right now. Yeah, right there. The frequency is changing with this knob, and this knob over here. What's this doing? Something. Okay, this is the bass knob. So that's just where these are mapped on the preset. But you see what I mean? Like, I'm not using all of this, all the complicated stuff. I'm just using the knobs that are on the. I'm just using the knobs that are on the pedal itself. So, I mean, if you don't think that sounds good, if you can't pull up the first thing, the preset, and just play with it and be like, oh yeah. If you can't make music with that, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. So in terms of it being user-friendly, yeah, if all you do is whatever is already on the pedal and just using those 2 knobs, yeah, I think you're gonna be happy with it. But if you wanna dive in and create sounds or download sounds, you need to use the app, which either you can use with a USB connection like this, or Nathan, correct me if I'm wrong, you can also use like a smartphone and like Wi-Fi. It's not Wi-Fi, is it? I actually don't even know. Maybe it's Bluetooth. But you can control all these things from your phone as well. I prefer the USB connection because it's hardwire. When I'm playing on stage, I don't want to. Oh no, I'm getting interference from someone. Turn off their Bluetooth headset. Like, you know, I don't know. I just don't want to run the risk of something like that. So I would always go with the hardwired connection. Let's keep going down. Haven't tried a vocoder? Hot hand. Yes, definitely. Okay, hold on. This says low pass it and then set the center frequency to the expression control. As you increase the frequency, the sound will go from underwater to land. Jorge, I'm assuming that's how I say your name, or it could be George. But yeah, thank you for that. I appreciate that. So if you guys want to create that underwater effect I was talking about, that's how you do it. Yvonne says, will you use these pedals on tour or more in the studio and practicing? Good question. Here's how I feel about pedals in general for bass is, I want to make sure I say this correctly so I don't piss anybody off. But in my opinion, to get the job done, if I show up to a gig or a session and I bring the right bass for the job, that's all I need. I don't need a preamp. I don't need a special DI. I don't need tubes. I don't need this amp or that cabinet or this microphone, or I gotta have this overdrive. Like, I just feel that I can do a good job with my hands and the bass that's right for that music. And anything I add on top of that is just icing on the cake, you know? But 95% of the success of that session or gig is just me, my hands, my playing. And I can fake the sound of overdrive just by digging in a little bit more and getting it dirty and overdriven naturally. Reverb and delay, not so much. but you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I just need to be able to manipulate the instrument, because that's usually what the bass does most of the time, is just a very simple foundational kind of thing. But if you want to use an envelope filter or reverb or delay or even overdrive, the song has to be written that way. You know what I mean? Like, take a song like, hold on. Sorry, let me just pick up some random thing. Not that one. Nah, none of these are kind of the sound I'm looking for. What I was gonna say is, like, think of like Hysteria. That's a Muse song. Awesome bass line, and the tone. He's got a ring mod on there, and obviously some distortion, maybe some synthesis going on too. God, no, not Matt Bellamy. That's the guitar player. Chris Wolstenholme. Fantastic bass player in that band, and very creative with his tones and pedals and basses and stuff. And if you listen to Muse songs, they're written around those effects. In other words, you're not going, there's not enough low end, there's not enough bass. Like, well, yeah, because he's using like a synth bass sound. It's totally different. So that's how I feel about this pedal. Is would I use this on a cover band gig that does classic rock? No, because this doesn't belong in Sweet Home Alabama or I Want You Back. You know what? Why am I talking out of my ass? Let's give it a try. So if you want to do that on your cover band gig, go for it. I probably wouldn't. But if I was like doing original music, right, where I get to write the bass parts and the sound and the textures. So I don't know, if I was trying to do something like what Evan Marion's doing, Evan and Dana Hawkins, which if you guys haven't seen that stuff yet, jump in. Or Adam Neely with Shoegaze. Not Shoegazer, Sungazer. Shoegazer's a different band. And I don't know, like some of the more like electronic styles of music. Absolutely, definitely, I would take this pedal with me. Will it go on my touring pedal board? No, for no other reason than the show is already set. Meaning, like I said, the pedal board, it's in a box. I've never even seen it. Not since I put it together. It's in a box. It's hidden away off stage. We just take it with us. So the show is already programmed. It's already done. There's no need to change it. And this sound doesn't work with any of the songs that we do. But if it was a different act, a different band, or I wrote the songs, I composed the bass parts specifically to incorporate these sounds, then yeah, hands down, this is one of the best synth pedals that I've ever plugged into. The only thing, I'll say this, the only thing that I don't want to say that I don't like, but the only like glitch that I've noticed is this. In order to do an octave, watch what happens. I'm going to play an octave between these two notes, but I'm not going to put any space. I'm going to connect them. I'm going to make them legato. Okay, check this out. I'm playing an octave, but you're hearing wow, 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 wow. You're hearing the same pitch. Now that doesn't happen if I go from top. But if I go from low to high, they're the same pitch. Now I don't. Again, I'm not talking shit. Source, you guys are doing a great job. But I'm just saying that's something that I've noticed is when you go from a low octave to a high octave, for some reason it's not catching it. More than likely, that's something that they're going to update with firmware. And that's, again, the cool thing about digital pedals and anything digital is we can update it later. You know, so I mean, like, look here, all these sounds you can download, and every day I imagine they're adding more, and other people too. You can see that Nathan's not the only name on here; he's just the top name. But once you get down to the bottom where us lowly bass players belong, you can see everyone's chiming in. So I'm sure that issue is something that they'll fix. Whoops, later on down the line. Sorry, I got really sidetracked with that answer. Let's keep going here. What time is it? Okay, guys, I'm gonna go for like maybe 5 or 10 more minutes, and then I got to get out of here and call my wife back because it's been longer than the 20 minutes I said that I would spend with her, or spend here. Hold on. Okay, the tour question. Smartphone. Okay, Nathan says, yeah, smartphone or a cable. Sorry, smartphone and cable or Bluetooth adapter. Yeah, those work. Okay, Busbase says, I want to maximize output of the pedal, not just dink around in the comfort zone. Not really sure what that means, but yeah. Oh, I see. Maximize the output, like what you can do with it. Yeah, exactly. Output not meaning volume, because you do have a volume knob, so maximize your output, you just go like this. So stupid. I'm sorry. What else we got here? Emo Basis says, really, pedals are good for something specific if I can't make the tones cleanly. Yeah, I feel the same exact way. But I don't look down on anyone who relies on effects or pedals for the music that they create. You know, I mean, like, I doubt people who draw pictures with pencils look at the ones who use paintbrushes and like, you guys suck. You're, you know, you're not doing it right. It's not that at all. Okay, so what's the name of the pedal again? It is C4. The letter C, the number 4. C4 synth by Source Audio. There's a link to it in the description of this video, so you can click on that at any time, and it'll take you right to the page. Sound the same pitch. Oh, Isaac, is that what you're asking for? Like to play the same note over and over again? That's what it sounds like. Do you think this would be useful to run through a looper to simulate the other instruments if you're limited on equipment and don't have? Yeah, dude, definitely. Absolutely. I can guarantee you I will be doing that. So, pedal sounds great. Sweet tap. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate that. By the way, excellent tattoo. Jamie, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Excruciatingly painful, but totally worth it. Guys, I should probably get going now. So thanks again to Nathan Navarro for tuning in and for helping me get through this. I'm sure I'll be calling you a lot for some help because as you can see, there's a lot to tweak away here. And if you guys are digging this pedal, you can go pick one up. Nathan, correct me if I'm wrong, but they are definitely on sale now, right? Or are they still in small batch runs or something like that? I'm pretty sure it came out already. I've been seeing them pop up all over the place. Oh, sorry. And yeah, okay, Nathan says it's for sale. And email, yes, I will definitely be doing more of these kinds of streams. And to be honest, I'm going to do a full in-depth, as if this wasn't in-depth, but I will do a full in-depth like review video of this. And that's kind of the reason why I do this, so I can get like get a head start on it with all of you guys. And Yeah, seriously. So thanks again to Source Audio for making this video happen. You guys are fantastic. You make amazing pedals. So thank you so much. And also for everyone who came out and hung with me today. I really appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind, please give this video a thumbs up, hit that like button, and go check out Source Audio. Go check out the C4. I'm assuming it's at Guitar Center, Sweetwater, any of the places that you buy your music equipment. So definitely go check it out and pick one up because they're freaking awesome. What am I looking for? And hey, thank you guys again for tuning in. I really look forward to doing this with some future gear. If you have any suggestions, let me know what pedals you're interested in, and I'll do this again. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet. And if you like what I do, come and hang out with me at thebassist.net. Memberships are super affordable, and part of your tuition each month goes to supporting a great cause called charitywater.org. And also make sure you check out the Bassist podcast, especially episode, it's like 61 or 62. That's the one that I just did recently with Nathan, the man himself. But guys, thank you so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you again here at thebassist.net.